हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु
हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु
दीनबंधु जगतपते
दीनबंधु जगत्पते
गोपेश गोपिका कांता
गोपेश गोपिका कांता
राधा कांत नमोस्तुते
राधाकान्त
राधाकान्त
नमोस्तुते।
नमोस्तुते
तप्त कांचन गौरंगी
तप्त काञ्चन
कांचन
गौराङ्गी
गौरांगी
श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी
श्रीराधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी
वृषभानुसुते देवी
वृषभानुसुते
वृषभानुसुते
देवी
देवी
प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये
प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये।
हरिप्रिये
जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य
जय
जय
श्री
श्री
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
चैतन्य
चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद
प्रभु
प्रभु
नित्यानंद
नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
श्री
श्री
अद्वैत गदाधर
गदाधर
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा
शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा
हरे कृष्णा
हरे
हरे
कृष्णा हरे
कृष्णा हरे
कृष्णा
कृष्णा
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे
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 हरे राम
हरे
हरे
राम
रामा
हरे
हरे
राम
रामा
राम राम हरे हरे
राम
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 हरे
हरे
हरे।
हरे
हरे कृष्णा माता जी,
हरे
दंडवत
कृष्णा
प्रणाम।
So we did 24th shloka, right? 23 and anyone can tell 24 and 24? Yeah.
माता जी ने
Yeah, go on.
wait one second.
23 and 24.
माता जी, can I say after Raghavi?
Yeah.
23 and 24.
Yeah.
अन्तवत्तु फलं तेषां तद्भवत्यल्पमेधसां देवान् देवयजो यान्ति मद्भक्ता यान्ति मामपि अव्यक्तं व्यक्तिमापन्नं मन्यन्ते माम बुद्धय परं भावमजानन्तो मम व्ययमनुत्तमम्। हरे कृष्ण माता जी।
Very good. Mam Abhyayam. Mam Abhyayam. Sorry, Mama Abhyayam. Yes, Arjun.
माताजी can I say?
Okay, after Arjun. If Arjun is ready.
अन्तवत्तो फलं तेषं तद्भवति अल्पमेधशं देवान् देवयजो यान्ति मद्भक्ता यन्ति मामपि अव्यक्तं व्यक्तमापनं मन्यन्ते माम् अबुद्धये परं भावम् अजानन्तो मम अव्ययम् अनुत्तमम्।
Okay, Sudiksha.
Yes माताजी अन्तवत्तु फलं तेषां तद्भवत्यल्पमेधसां देवान् देवयजो यान्ति मद्भक्त यान्ति मामपि अव्यक्तं व्यक्तिमापन्नं मन्यन्ते मामबुद्धया परं भावम् अजानन्तो मामव्ययम् अनुत्तमम्।
Okay. Anyone else?
Mataji, can I say?
Yeah, next.
अव्यक्त अन्तवत्तु फलं तेषां तद्भवत्यल्पमेधसां देवान् देवयजो यान्ति मद्भक्ता यान्ति मामपि अव्यक्तां व्यक्तिमापन्नं मन्यते माम बुद्धया परं भावम् अजानन्तो मामव्ययम् अनुत्तमम्।
Okay. Anyone else? All done? We will tell once. Okay. All of us. Antavattu phalam tesham
अन्तवत्तु फलं तेषां
तद्भवत्यल्पमेधसाम्
तद्भवत्यल्पमेधसां
देवान् देवयजो यान्ति
देवान् देवयजो यान्ति
मद्भक्ता यान्ति मामपि
मद्भक्तायान्ति
अव्यक्तं व्यक्तिमापन्नम्
अव्यक्तं
अव्यक्तं
व्यक्तिमापन्नं
व्यक्तिमापन्नम्
मन्यन्ते मम बुद्धयः
मन्यन्ते मम बुद्धया
परं भावम् अजानन्तो
परं भावम् अजानन्तो
मम व्ययम् अनुत्तमम्
मम
व्यव्ययम्
व्यक्तमुत्तमम्
अनन्तरम्
Okay?
ममासेवनुत्तमम्
Till now, Krishna is telling how here he told he is how the less intelligent people they opt for the demigod worship. Why? Why Krishna is calling them less intelligent? Because they want some benefits immediately, which is not going to be on this time. Okay, imagine if you have a problem now, any problem. Anybody can tell what is your most biggest problem at now at present for you? Do you want to share? No? Okay, I'll tell my problem. The biggest problem for me, I'll tell last year what I had problem. The biggest problem was I was thinking, okay, I'm doing sadhana properly, I'm not able to do service. I always think a lot. So the same problem, okay, after 1 year, how it is going to be there. Maybe we feel now that that is not a problem only, right? After 1 year, imagine what, okay, my problem can be now what I'm going to cook in the dinner today and what I'm going to cook tomorrow morning, the breakfast. And my daughter is sick, how she's going to manage. All those things are at present today, my problem. So will that be the same problem for me next week?
No.
It's going to change, right?
Yes.
The nature of the problem is going to be there. But so if I'm asking a solution for this problem, okay, give me some intelligence that I cook some dinner or cook some breakfast properly, or I take care of my daughter properly. But what will happen? This is going to be temporary, right? Next year, there is going to be a different problem with a different mode, different solution. So this will not be a problem. So Krishna is telling if you are asking solution for a problem which is temporary, which is going to be not long lasting, then that is called less intelligent, right? Intelligent people should see far few things. What is going to be, what is my, ultimately, what is my problem altogether? So we were reading the Gajendra's prayers. And the last, all of you know Gajendra's story? How many of you don't know?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, so Gajendra was caught by the crocodile, right? So at the last shloka of the prayer of Gajendra, Gajendra told that the problem is not the crocodile biting my leg. He fought for thousands of years, right, to get free from the crocodile. At last, he remembered the prayer which he offered in the last birth. But at the end of his prayer to Krishna, he's telling, this is not my problem. My problem is I forgot Krishna. Forgetting, that is, ignorance is my real problem. So I don't want to get out of this problem, but I want to get out of the ignorance of forgetting Krishna, forgetting who I am, and forgetting why I'm here. So that is the ultimate problem. So the person who thinks of this problem, they are intelligent people. Those who think of the problem which is today, now, this temporary, they are called lesson. So here Krishna is telling the demigod worshippers, they want immediate results, limited, and the results are going to be only that much, right? Only for today's. So that is limited and temporary. So Krishna called them lesson. So here Krishna is telling those who worship the demigod will go to that planet, and those who worship my devotees or they will ultimately reach to the supreme planet. What is the difference between the demigod planet and supreme planet? Anyone know? What is there? Anyway, we are going out of this planet, right?
Mataji, in the demigod planet, like we will be like we will be used to enjoyment, but in Lord's planet we will be used for Krishna Bhakti.
Yeah, Krishna Bhakti, perfect. Yes.
When
Yeah.
we go to the demigod's planet, then when all our like good deeds and punya is finished, then we have to come back to this world again. But when we go to Golok Vrindavan, to Lord Krishna's planet, then we can stay there permanently and stay in Lord
We don't
Krishna's
have to come
direct
back.
service.
Yeah, we don't have to come back here. Yeah, that is the problem, right? We are in the cycle of birth and death. When we go back to Krishna Loka, we don't have to come back. But when we go to demigod planet, definitely we have, when our pious credits are finished, then we have to come back. Of course, Shiraj also told that we get Krishna Bhakti, and in demigod planet, they are always thinking of the material enjoyment. There is no devotion to Krishna. So only in Krishna Loka, there is devotion to Krishna. Okay, so we did the 24 also. Krishna is telling why they become like this, why the unintelligent people like that. Because they don't want to go further. They don't want to know the higher thing. They're happy with, they're thinking, today I'm happy, that's it. I don't want to think about the next life or where I'm going to go, what is going to happen. I'm happy today. Why to stress so much about my next life? They don't want to know the higher nature, which is imperishable. Imperishable means that which is not going to end, and supreme also. So they don't want to.
Mataji, imperishable
Krishna
also means
doesn't-
permanent.
Yeah, yes, Aradhi.
Imperishable also means permanent.
Permanent. Perishable means that which.
Indestructible.
Yeah, indestructible. Perish means the fruits are perishable, right? You can't keep it for 2 to 3 days. Perishable foods. You would have studied in science, right? Imperishable means that which doesn't spoil or that is going to be there always, permanent. Okay? Indestructible. It is not going to be spoiled or nobody can destroy it, right? So why it happens, why this less intelligent people go like that? That's what our next shloka is Krishna study. Because Krishna, if somebody doesn't want to know about Krishna, Krishna is saying, okay, Tathastu, don't worry, I'm not going to show you who I am, right? When Krishna was present in this planet, there were many people were there, but not everybody were knowing that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. Only few know that Krishna is the Supreme. For all others, there is a curtain in front of Krishna. They all think that Krishna is a normal human being, or a king, or Vrindavan Vasi, or whatever identity they see. They don't see the original sin. Because they don't want to know, Krishna also doesn't manifest. That is what in the shloka Krishna is telling, that I don't manifest to do, I never manifest to foolish and unbelieving. For them I'm covered by my internal potency, therefore they do not know that I am because they desire to stay away from Krishna. Krishna fulfills. That is what today's shloka is. Naham Prakasha.
Prakasha.
Naham Prakasha.
Naham Prakasha.
Sarvasya.
Sarvasya.
Naham Prakasha Sarvasya.
Naham Prakasha Sarvasya.
Naham Prakasha Sarvasya.
Namam Prakasha Sarvasya.
Yoga
Yoga
Maya.
Maya.
Yoga Maya.
Maya.
Yoga Maya is Krishna's internal energy. There are 3 energies, right? Krishna's 3 energies. What are the 3 energies? Anybody know? We learned in this chapter. Huh?
Adibhautik, Adidevik, Adhyatmik.
That is miseries. That is the 3 different type of sufferings. But I am telling energy of the Lord. What are the 3 energies of the Lord? One is Yoga Maya. Not the three?
Mataji, three, right?
Mataji,
Yeah.
Antaranga Shakti, Bahiranga Shakti, and one more.
Okay, anybody else know that other one?
No, Mataji.
Okay, internal, external, for in English, let me say, internal, external, and
And
tatastha.
marginal energy.
Marginal. The other one is tatastha. Okay. Antaranga, Bahiranga, and tatastha. Antaranga is internal energy. Just going to put here. Okay. Internal energy is actually 3/4. Okay. 3/4 of the creation. What is that? That is the spiritual body. Okay. External energy is 1/4, of course, right? 1/4 of the creation, which is our, where we are, the material world, right? So the internal energy is actually is directed by Radharani herself. Okay, it is that. And the external energy with the Trishul. By the Trishul, there is the 3 modes. 3 modes of material. 3 modes of material. What are the 3 modes?
Mataji,
Huh. Sattva,
Sattva,
Rajas,
Tama, Rajas, and Tamas.
okay, this is it. And there is also a marginal energy which is in
That
between.
is the Shakti.
Who is that?
Mataji, can you scroll a little down?
You're not able to see? Now can you see?
Yeah, Mataji, no.
Okay. All of us. Okay. The living entities. So the living entities, the marginal means in between, right? They can choose to be in the back to the internal energy, or they can choose to be remain in the external energy also. Possibility, they can go either way. But who has to make the choice? They have the free will. They have to make. They have to choose. We all have to choose whether we want to be in the internal energy or external energy, or remain in the marginal energy itself. Right? This is going to be, Krishna told, this world is going to be very tough material world, right? But if you go back to the 3/4 of the creation, then as we discussed, we are not going to come back. There's no suffering, there's no death, no disease, no birth, old age, everything is zero in the spiritual world. But here, the birth, death, old age, everything is going to be there. Birth, old age, death, and disease. That is, this is going to be good. So marginal energy has to choose whether he has to be in external energy or in the internal energy. They have their free will to choose. So Krishna is telling Yoga Maya is the internal energy. So in the marginal energy or the living entity who doesn't want to be Krishna conscious. So what is there? There is internal energy, there is a cover. Make a curtain. Sometimes there is a curtain, right, in the temple. They close the curtain. And at certain times we will not be able to get darshan. The curtain is we are not permitted at that time for darshan, right? So similarly, internal energy, she covers with a curtain for the living entity who doesn't want to be turning towards the spiritual world or towards Krishna. So they want to remain in the external energy. It is very important part. So in the philosophy, the Krishna is telling that they become mudha. What does that mudha means? Intelligent.
Foolish person.
Foolish, yeah. In all language you have mudha, right? Many languages, Hindi at least.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. So here is Yoga Maya. Yoga Maya means the internal energy. Samavrita. Samavrita means she keeps covered. Those who doesn't want to see Krishna, then she keeps. She doesn't want to show Krishna. Right? All the mercy of the internal energy, because of Radharani's mercy, what will happen? We get the mercy of Krishna, right? So if we are not interested for Krishna, then Radharani will put a curtain in front of us that we can see Krishna. So that is the choice is our okay. But all this energy is the same, right? They are all coming from Krishna. It is like the electricity. One electricity coming from Krishna. One goes to the heater. Prabhupada gives this an example, which heats things. And another goes to the freezer or the refrigerator, where it cools things. But the energy is different or one?
One, Mataji.
One. Yeah. All of you listening? With boring?
No, Mataji.
I hear only one no. What about everybody?
Yes, Mataji, will listen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is very important part of it. So Krishna covers. This is an important shloka, 25. So we'll go with that. Naham prakasha sarvasya
Naham prakasha sarvasya
yoga maya
yogamaya
samavrita
samavrita
yoga maya samavrita
yogamaya samavrita
Naham prakasha sarvasya
Naham prakasha sarvasya
yoga maya samavrita.
yogamaya samavrita
Okay, we'll go with the next line also. Moodoyam
Mudoyam
Moodoyam
Mudoyam
Oyam
Nabhijanati
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 Moodoyam Nabhijanati
Mudoyam Nabhijanati
Moodoyam Nabhijanati
Mudhoyam nabhijanati
Naham prakasha sarvasya
Naham prakasha sarvasya
Naham prakasha sarvasya
Naham prakasha sarvasya
Yogamaya samavrita
Yogamaya samavrita
Yogamaya samavrita
Yogamaya samavrita
Moodoyam nabhijanati
Mudoyam Nabhijanati
Moodoyam nabhijanati
Mudoyam Nabhijanati
Loko
Loko
mam Loko mam